All right. As I was saying, we're going to discuss this structural form this next meeting. Today, we're going to discuss first in Quantmod. Okay. For next meeting, we're going to discuss the structural form. Now, just by way of introduction, and so that when we start our session on Wednesday, you have already read through this, okay? At least browse, guys, and you have already uploaded the required packages. So as I was saying a while ago, in writing equations in R, okay, there is a way to write Greek letters or special symbols. No? For example, you want to write the Greek letter sigma. Okay, this is how you write it. You start with, if it's inline, when I say inline, it means it's part of a sentence. You write the $sign and then a backward slash and then the Greek letter and then the $sign. Okay, so that if I hover around this, you'll notice that this is, okay, kita nyo yung sigma, no? Yan. Pag print yan, guys, sa HTML or sa Word or sa PDF, lalabas tong sigma na to. Okay? That's how you write. And if you want this to be centered, no? Tingnan nyo, magdadagdag ako isang $sign. What happens? Okay. When this is written now in, when this is now printed, nakagitna na siya. Parang gitna siya ng isang line sa Word or sa PDF. No? So double $, lang. If you take a look at this, guys, ito. So dollar, ibig sabihin naka-centered siya, no? So you have Q. Now if you want to write the underscore, the parang subscript, you use underscore. Okay? Tapos kung gusto niyo lagay ko lang dito exponent, caret 2. Okay? So how do we now write this? Okay, tingnan nyo, guys, no? Diba? So that's a better way to write in your text or in your knitted file. Kahit dito sa R Markdown, guys, okay, if you can see, this is squared, diba? Squared. Tapos ito subscript. Tapos yung AST na to, this is yung asterisk. Okay, so that's backslash asterisk. Okay, and then this is L_I. Then you have caret. Now ito, guys, may brackets, no? B2. Kasi caret, di ba, exponent yan. Pag more than one character, kunyari ito 2 characters to, you have to put it in brackets. So ito, tingnan nyo, gagawin kong gagawin kong kunyaring, kung 2 lang siya, pwede din yon, no? Pero pwede nang wala yung brackets, curly brackets, kung isa lang yung character. Pero kung more than one, so kunyari, raised to the 25th power, okay, kailangan double brackets yan, guys. Okay, kaya tinan nyo 25. Kasi kung hindi nyo lagyan ng double brackets, hindi siya mag-work. No? Okay, tinan nyo, yung 5, ang in-exponent lang niya yung 2. Okay, yung 5, hindi part of the exponent. Okay, clear yun? Kunyari ito, guys, ganun din sa underscore, no? IT, kailangan, tinan nyo yung T, hindi siya naka-underscore. Dapat kung IT yung underscore, yan, dapat iba-brackets natin, curly brackets. Yan, see, IT. Tapos ito, yung exponent natin, 25. Dapat naka-curly brackets yung pareho. So you now have an equation where the subscript is IT. Kita nyo dito yan. Ang underscore, guys, di ba, may underline tayo dito, no? Then curly brackets IT, then raised to the 25. So that's what will happen with this R Markdown code, no? Latex coding yan, tawagin. So tatanggalin ko to, balik ako sa kanina. Okay. So on Wednesday, we're going to discuss this. Imamodel natin si Q. Now, B sub 1 times L sub I to the B2 times of sa doubling AST ko. AST times another, may ano ka dito, no? Tatanggalin natin yan. Okay. Kaya ako ginagamit tong AST kasi pag nag-ano ka dito, di ba sa R pag nagkakaroon ka ng kunyari ganyan, no? Ine-emphasize niya, no? Yung asterisk tapos ending ng asterisk, i-color niyan. And the equation will no longer work, no? Kaya pag equation, pag yung multiplication na sign, I would use the AST. Okay, so very clear dito, no? Okay. Now, next meeting, guys, sabi ko nga, pag-aaralan natin kung paano natin i-regress to. Hindi pa pwede ito sa regression, guys, kasi yung mga parameters natin, B2 and B3, are all exponentiated. Hindi siya linear. So, dapat, sabi natin sa linear regression, dapat linear yung parameters. Ibig sabihin, dapat hindi siya naka-exponent. Okay? So, let me remove this. So, may I request you to please go over this, no? So, ito, ganun din, no? Itong equation na to. Some other equations uh, I did not do it kasi gusto kong i-practice yun, no? So, tingnan nyo to. Log Q sub I is equal to B sub 1 times, okay, may mali dito. Dapat naka-ano to. Dapat naka-log din to. For this one, dapat meron ditong log, then open parenthesis, and then close parenthesis. You take the log of one side, you have to take the log of the other side. And then it will result to this equation. Yeah. Okay, explain na lang natin sa next Wednesday. All right, so let's go to Quantmod, guys. Are there any questions before I proceed? So, paki-request lang guys na paki go through this as much as possible, guys. Sana i-run nyo, subukan yung i-run para next meeting, lang tayo, medyo ang goal talaga natin, guys, matapos to. Kasi this will really prepare you for your next subject. Next term, medyo kampante ko na pagpunta nyo dun sa arts. Medyo confident naman ako na if you have really studied, you'll really get by. All right, any questions? Okay, clear so far, guys, yung instruction. Paki-chat na lang, yes? Okay, thank you, John. Okay, thank you, Joyce. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Salamat sa pag-respond, no? Okay, so let's now go here to Quantmod. Now, the Quantmod, guys, discuss natin to ngayon kasi I'm sure, well, I hope, no? I hope this will not be your last meeting with R. May I really request you to really hone your skills here. Marami namang references, guys. You can go to YouTube. Ang daming mga online books, PDF files on exercises on R and enhancing your skills in R. Kasi I hope by this time, na-realize nyo na napaka-powerful na to. And it keeps on increasing, it keeps on improving its packages, guys. Dumadami ng dumadami kasi nga ang daming sumusulat ng mga codes for finance, for economics, econometrics, etc. So marami talagang gamit for machine learning, for data science, etc. Okay, now we're going to learn a package, yung introduction natin sa Quantmod. Ang Quantmod, guys, it's a very powerful package. So paki-set up na lang natin to. Okay. And then if you haven't installed Quantmod, at saka yung technical trading, guys, paki-install na lang. So dapat either you just install it here in packages. And then dun sa, ito na pala, install. If you haven't installed PTR, you know what to do, guys. It's taking some time to install. And then you look for PTR, technical trading. and then you require it using the library. Okay, now Quantmod allows us to get prices from the internet. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo guys, type mo PTR. Okay, and then install. Okay. Once you have installed it, it should it should it should already be part. It's part of CRAN, Comprehensive Archive Network. So if it's part of CRAN, you can install it from here, packages. Otherwise, guys, gagamit tayong development tools, no? Kasi para malink natin dun sa actual na site niya. Ibig sabihin ng pag wala pa sa CRAN, guys, hindi pa, possibly beta version pa lang yun, hindi pa siya na-vet ng CRAN mismo. Okay, so let me now install this. So before we discuss the manual way, yung dating ginagamit natin na paraan para access ng, let me just show you a very convenient way to get through this using the Quantmod. So in order to get prices from search engines like Google, Fred, Wanda, you need to do this. You get symbols, and then this is Google. This is Yahoo, no? Alphabet, search engine Google. Now this used to work before yung search engine getting prices from Google Finance. Kaso minsan nagbabago sila ng API or site. Minsan hindi na nila inaalaw. Kaya this used to work before, but now if you try this, no? If we run this, control enter, sabi nito is defunct as of March 2018. So hindi natin pa pwedeng makuha na. Okay? So if you want to get yung prices ni AABA, sabi, try Yahoo instead as the search engine. Okay, so if I need the price for Alphabet, so let me copy this, Control C, Control V. So let me change this into Yahoo. Okay, let's see if this will work now. So I would want to get the Alphabet, which is Yahoo, di ba? Oh, Alphabet ba Amazon? Okay, sorry, nakalimutan ko yung picker symbol, no? Enter. Oops, what happened? Get symbols, symbols. AABA. Mali ba yung AABA? Ay, sorry. Kulang ng kulang ng A. Okay. Ano pa rin? What did I miss here? Ito na muna, guys. Yung Google. Baka mali yung yung okay, so we now have this, diba, in Google. Let's view it. Okay, you can just click this. Okay, so very easily, guys, we were able to download the historical price of Google, and this is from January 3, 2007 hanggang 1/29. So most current, guys, hanggang last Friday's trading date. Okay, wala naman kasing trading nung Saturday and Sunday. So this gives us the latest. Kasi ina-update yan ni Yahoo yung prices. So we're able to easily get the prices using the Quantmod function. So ang dali lang. Okay, so before we continue, guys, kasi marami tayong pag-aaralan dito, no? Let's just compare this with how we would do the process before, no? So let's try to can you see the screen, guys? Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so dun sa search engine natin, if you type Yahoo Finance, no? Yahoo Finance. So from Yahoo Finance, you can also directly get the price, historical prices. Kaso nga lang, maraming steps. Unlike si Quantmod, guys, tuloy-tuloy, no? So let's see. Okay, have you accessed Yahoo Finance? Pause muna ako sandali. Ha? Who among you have have who among you have downloaded stock prices from Yahoo Finance? Okay, ganito na lang. Have you downloaded stock prices from Yahoo Finance? Yes or no na lang, guys. Survey lang tayo. Gusto ko lang malaman, guys. Have you downloaded before stock prices from Yahoo Finance? Okay, well, good. Good, guys. Kasi okay, yung iba sa inyo, yes. Yung iba, no. Okay, so this is how you download prices from Yahoo Finance. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your response, guys. No? So you, nasa Yahoo Finance na kayo, no? Just type finance.yahoo.com and you'll be brought to this site. And then you have to know the ticker symbol. So here, okay, you can type here, let's say Google, G-O-O-G. Sorry. Ang Google pala, yun ang alphabet. Yung, so ano, A-A-B-A, mali yata kung dapat yata Amazon. Anyway, so ito Google, guys, no? Google, ito yung ticker symbol niya. Okay, so let's click this. Okay, then it will give you the historical prices. Yeah, some data about the stock Google. Okay, and then you can see here, guys, yung price ni Google ngayon, which has been changed to Alphabet Incorporated now, 1835.74. So it lost a value of 27.37 compared to the previous previous trading day at 1.47. So may mga data dito, guys. Market capitalization, data, per PE ratio, EPS, etc. So we have data there. So if you want to get the historical data, you click this one, historical data. Okay. And then you can download it by, so kailan gawin natin pareho doon. So that's start date is Feb 07, January 3, 2007. 27. Okay. Up to February 1 or para pareho doon sa January 29, 2021. Okay, so you can specify the date. Okay, so dito sabi daily kasi pwede siyang weekly, pwede monthly, no? So let's make it daily. Oops, nawala yung dito natin. Ayan. Okay. January 3, 2007. Ito yung price na na-download natin from Quantmod a while ago. January 29, 2020. Done. Okay, once that's done, guys, ito na yan, no? Ito na. If you check this hanggang mabayan, no? Okay. Basta we know, guys, that that's up to, that's from January 3, 2007 to January 29. Okay, daily. Then apply pala muna natin, sorry, apply natin apply. Hindi pa pala natin na-apply. And then once it's applied, you can see here that the prices, to scroll down, mahaba yan, no? Okay. Bibigay sa atin yung prices hanggang 2007. And then, what we can do is download. and then it will be downloaded as a CSV file. Okay, we open this. Saan na yung inopen natin? Wala yun. Check ko lang sa downloads ko. Na-download nyo na guys. Wala. Nabagal yung yung computer ko. Okay, it should be in your downloads yan, guys. Hindi ba ito? First the Google. The Google one. Okay. Ito na download ko. I'll just open it. Okay. So ito na guys, no? Ito na yung download natin. So this is a CSV file. What do we find? Open, high, low, close, adjusted, close volume. So that's from January 3, 2007 hanggang January 28, 20. Dapat sana linagay pala natin ano, February 1 lang kasi para may December 29. Anyway guys, so very easily you can download stock prices from Yahoo. Dati pati sa Google, pero ngayon I wonder why Google stop the hindi natin makuha ngayon yung prices, no? Anyway, what you have to know, guys, if you wish to download stock prices from Yahoo Finance, is you have to know the ticker symbol para mas madali. Okay, then pwede natin i-save to. So I'm going to save this file. Save as. I'm going to save as. Paki-save nyo na lang guys sa ano nyo, sa I'm going to save as in our desktop. Save ko lang sa subject natin. FINSTAD. Okay, so this is google.csv. So this is a CSV file. Save. Okay, yes. Okay, so once you have saved that, guys, you know what to do. You know already how to download that in R, di ba? So I just write here, downloading, getting prices, getting Google price from Yahoo.finance and uploading so we know what to do, guys. So we know what to do. Insert R. You can use the import data set. So let me do that. Import, and it's a text data. So let me find where I FINSTAD, and then this is the Google search. Google. Okay, we have that. Okay. Import. Okay, so we have this, right? And you can just copy paste your code here and coming from the console. So this is the code that we use. Okay, this one. Just to be familiar with what code was used in. Okay. Okay. Clear so far, guys? Paki-chat na lang kung yes or no. Nagawa na natin mga uh, these things, guys, before. Kindly chat. So far, clear tayo. Sa chat box na lang, class. So far, clear ba yung process na pag-download from Yahoo Finance, and then we saved it, we downloaded it. It was saved as a CSV file, and then we can immediately outrightly access that and upload that to our. Okay, so just some few exercises here, guys. Meron po ba sa waiting room tayo? Okay, Bea, sa Yahoo Finance, okay, just quickly pakita ko yung process, ha. Okay, dito sa Yahoo Finance, so you go to yahoo.finance, okay, and then here we type the ticker symbol, Google. Ayan, si Google, no? Alphabet Incorporated. Okay, when we click that, okay, so dito lalabas yung data about Google. So you go to historical data. Ito yung kailangan natin. If you click this historical data, then you can define kung ano yung gusto mong i-download. So once you get to historical data, dito sa time period, pwede mo i-identify kung from when up to when. So pwedeng, ito automatic, just the past 5 days, 3 months, 6 months, year to date. Kunyari, 5 days lang. So ano ibibigay i-apply natin. So ito lang yung last 5 days, no? 27, 28, 29. Okay. January 27 hanggang February 1, kaso wala pang trading ng February 1. Or you can make it 1 year, year to date. Ibig sabihin year to date, since the beginning of the year, January 1, okay, apply natin ulit. Yan. Year to date lang yan. From January 4. No? Kasi yung trading started on January 4 for the year. Okay, so tingnan ko kung may questions lang. Okay, clear na? Okay, and then make sure to, after you change this, you can also change it to daily or monthly or weekly, and then apply. Pag in-apply, apply nyo muna, guys, tapos saka nyo i-download. Okay? Any question? Okay, thank you. All right, so it will be downloaded as a CSV file. Okay, and then after downloading it as a CSV file, okay, then you can now upload it to R. Ang dinownload natin, Sam, ang dinownload natin is for this activity, no? Ang ginawa natin, start date natin is 1/1/03/2007 hanggang January, ang linagay ko kanina 29, no? So if I put 30, kasama yung 29. Dapat pala 30 linagay ko. Done. Tapos, take note, apply lagi, no? Apply. Tapos saka nyo i-download. Okay? All right. Okay, going back now to any other questions, guys? Okay, voice out lang. Okay, kung wala, sige, tuloy natin. Okay, so from there, guys, kasi naka-download na si Google natin, what we can do, for example, is rename that, data.google, ano? And then, so we can rename that the data as data.google as GOOG. Okay, so we have created another object called data.google, which is just the same as yung data Google. Okay, this is just to illustrate that you can easily change names, the name of the file. Okay, of course, we can get the head data that Google and the tail head tail data dot. So yung first 6 at saka yung last 6. Ito natin last 6, it's yung na-download natin hanggang 28 lang, hanggang January 28. Okay, clear so far? Now, yung date nito, guys, tingnan natin kung ano yung class. Ano ba yung class nito? Class. Class ng, gusto kong malaman kung ano yung class nito. Ano yung type nito? Okay, class data dot data.google. Okay, and I want, isa subset ko siya yung date. Okay, if you take a look at this, guys, I'm asking what is the class of yung from the data.google yung date. And if we do that, so it's a character, no? Hindi natin gusto yan, no? Ayaw natin na character siya. So we have to replace that. We can replace that, guys. Insert R. So let's call it date. No? Tawagin na lang natin siyang date. Tapos as that date. Okay? So this function, guys, as that date, will convert data dot Google natin. Okay? So yung Google, so what's happening now, guys? We're converting yung Google date in as a date, no? So this function will convert that character into a date kasi character to and we don't want that. Tapos pwede natin gawin yung format, no? Ang format will be equal to gusto natin year, no? And then month, and then day. Okay, so this format, guys, converts it into a year, tapos month, tapos day format. Okay, and then let's take a look at head ng, tingnan ulit natin yung head ng date, sa tail ng, this time the date. No? So let's see this. So we have created an object, date, which is converting yung data Google date natin into this format. Natin. Check. Oops, bakit? Ano ko nagkamali? Amazon, Google date. Mali ako dito. Yung date natin, sorry Date natin, kinukuha yung date na ang natin. What's date? Error, ano? Bakit kaya ako nagka-error dito? Is it small y? Check ko lang Wala pa rin. Where did I go wrong here? Hindi ko nga si date para malaman natin. Okay, hindi ibig sabihin mali yung code natin. Ang alam ko, capital Y po. Data, Google, date, capital D naman. Okay. Guys, sorry, I can't decipher where I. Okay, may comment ba dito? Ay, oo, sorry. Thank you. In my desire to make it clear, tama. Nakalimutan ko na wala nga pala ano yan. Sorry, thank you. Sino ba yung nag-ano? Okay, Erica, salamat Okay. Yeah, you're correct. Dapat walang dash. So very sensitive si hindi pa rin. I'm still wrong. Saan pa ako nagkamali? Ano ba sinabi niyo? Tama naman. I'm still having problems, guys, with the as date. Ay, mali. Ay, tama. Tama, data.google. Tama. The date column, format ko as. But did you get it, guys? Paki-chat nga kung nakuha nyo kung na-convert siya as date. In your case, guys, nakuha nyo? Or did you encounter problems? Kuha nyo, ano? Thank you, David. The rest, guys. Bakit ako nagkakamali? As that date. Yung data, Google date. Sandali I-remove ko nga muna I-remove ko muna si date. Okay, I'm going to remove date first. Okay, tinanggal ko na siya. Tapos i-run ko ulit to. Oh, wala pa rin. I'm still having problems with the date. Anyway, iwanan ko muna yan, guys, Sorry, hindi ko ma-decipher ngayon kung bakit, no? Okay, but that should work, Date, wala naman ako mali. Tapos, okay naman, hindi, baka may nakakita sa inyo. Buti sa inyo, guys. John, thank you. David, thank you. So it's not working I don't know why. Okay, Pizza, thank you. Good. Okay, at least sa inyo gumagana. That's more important. Okay, at least sa akin, ma-resolve ko naman to mamaya. So we have guys, already converted yung date natin. Okay, bilis ng time. Okay, so I still have some codes to do here, guys, yung converting our data. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to write it here and then send you the file para you can follow along. But I want us now to go to yung search engine natin, yung package natin. The intent of showing you how to manually get the prices as compared to using Quantmod is to convince you that Quantmod is really very powerful kasi 'di ba kanina tiningnan natin kung paano i-download si Google, 'di ba? Tapos minanual natin, maraming steps. Ito guys, just install the package and just require it to the library. And then ito na, get symbols lang. Okay? So we have run this a while ago, i-run ulit natin kanina. So get symbols, ang ticker symbol na GOOG, Google from Yahoo. If I run this, ayan, dyan na si Google data, data frame. Okay, so Google open, high, low, close. By the way, this is called OHLC. Open, high, low, close data. Tapos kasama yung volume at saka adjusted. Okay, usually ang ginagamit guys sa financial modeling is the adjusted price. Okay? All right, so going back here, okay, you can also get, see Fred guys, Fred is a federal site yan sa US where you have a lot of data. No? So kunyari itong Japan, US foreign exchange rate. No? So if we access this, yan, no? DEX JPUS, okay? Japan at saka US exchange rate. No? Exchange rate ng dollar exchange rate, dollar exchange Japan, JP Japan, US. So if I access this, okay, so this is the dollar yen exchange rate. Okay, so very easy, guys. This comes from 1971, 13,000 more plus na data from January 4, 1971 hanggang sa dulo hanggang January 22. So we were able to download this just with this get symbols. So I hope you're convinced. Meron din sa Wanda guys ng mga exchange rate kaso I checked hindi siya gumagana eh. Yan. Before this was this would work. Pero ngayon, yan ang problema guys. Dati naman yung sa Yahoo nagkaka-problema. Okay? So you can also get several securities. Kunyari, to get symbols, i-combine natin si AABA is nalito ako dito. Si Yahoo yata to, no? Yahoo or si Amazon. Hindi iba si Amazon. Si Google, si Amazon, si Microsoft at saka yung S&P 500 guys. So this is the ticker symbol of S&P 500. Okay, so ito yun. So, okay ko lang dito. GSPC is equal to Standard & Poor's S&P 500. Okay, so if you run this, okay, nagka-problema kay AABA. Kanina pa si AABA nagka-problema. So we have Google, we have Amazon, Microsoft, at saka si GSPC. Okay, may problema lang tayo kay AABA. All right, and you can plot, no? You can plot. There are several plots that you can use in Quantmod. Let's take a look first at Google. Let's use the bar chart. Okay, so this is the bar chart. Hindi natin masyadong makita, guys, yung bars. Okay, kasi masyadong malawak yung ano natin, yung period, no? So that's a bar chart. We can also use candle chart. Okay, so the command is candle chart. Then let's get the candle chart for Google. Ibahin natin yung multicolor, iba-iba siya. Okay, pero yung background niya gawin natin white. Okay, so we can change the white yung background niya. Okay. So this is your candle chart. Okay. And then for this one, Okay, wag na natin iset to, no? Kasi, okay, don't run this first kasi magkakaproblema tayo pag sineset natin. Okay, let's avoid that first kasi pag sinet natin guys, hindi na mag-work yung ibang search engine. Okay, so let's go here. This time, let's get the symbols for Goldman Sachs. Okay, get symbols GS. So you have here your GS. Click this. So ito, open, high, low, close, volume adjusted for Goldman Sachs. And we can ask guys if the data is OHLC. Remember this? OHL and C, which means open, high, low, and close. Kasi ibang data guys, sa pagkukunan sa search engine kunyari, it might not be OHLC. But we know it's OHLC guys kasi nung ano natin prices. Ito. But if you want, for example, without even downloading it, kung gusto mong malaman kung so true, does it have volume? Has that volume? Has that vo? How about volume? Okay. If you just want the open column, so op GS. So there. You can give this a name, kunyari, no? You can give this a name, open GS. Okay, so we're creating an object, open GS. This will only give us the opening prices of GS. Okay, so you now have here op GS. Okay, open price lang siya. If you want just to get the opening prices, or if you want the just the open column, just adjusted. If you want just the adjusted column, let's call this ABJGS. Okay, you can call it any other name. Okay, so meron na dito guys. And this will just give us the adjusted prices of Goldman Sachs. Okay, then we can ask for the what was the highest point, series high. So it tells us that the highest value for Goldman Sachs was on January 14. And compare that with the series low. So 44 lang adjusted price now, which happened during the financial crisis, no? November 21, 2008. Okay, and then we can plot it, of course. So chart series, yeah. Okay, so very convenient, guys, yung Quantmod. Okay, so typically one would like to see what's happening within observation or across a period of observations. So ang gagawin natin to guys, i-combine natin yung, okay, kunyari, the command of OPCL open close will give us the percentage change from open to close. So this is very convenient guys kasi kukunin lang niya yung closing price, diba? Divided by the opening price and then minus 1. Take a look at this. So ito yun, no? Okay, opening, close. So let's check this, no? GS. Ano ba yung open sa Control C. Copy natin dito, no? Control D. Ang close naman niya, ito. Control C. Anyway, so the closing divided by the opening minus 1. Let's check. 0.0059. So, asan siya? Ayan guys, 5982054. So tama tayo. No? So we're just getting the percentage change from the open to the close. How about open? Ibig sabihin open ngayon versus open tomorrow, open at T+1 period divided by open at the previous period. So, ganun din guys, kukompute niya. So very convenient, hindi na tayo magko-compute ng no? Automatically ibibigay sa atin. As kukunin din change ng highest at saka closest. High at saka yung yung highest point price in the day at saka yung closing. Okay, so that will give you the percentage change from in one day, ano yung highest point, tapos ano yung closing. Okay, so closing divided by highest point. Okay, so that's what this will generate. Okay, any questions so far? Clear ba, guys? Pakichat nga kung clear so far. Okay, thank you, Daya. The rest, guys, so far clear tayo sa so far up to row 88, 89, clear tayo. Okay, so I hope by this time, guys, although I haven't shown you enough, no, na-convince na kayo na si Quantmod, guys, is a very important package to learn kasi this has something to do with financial data. You can get, but you should know, guys, where to get the data. Kunyari sa FRED. So if you haven't explored FRED, guys, pakita ko lang sandali. So that's FRED. Type here FRED. Bibigay sa atin kung mag-FRED tayo. And Federal Reserve Economic Data, guys. Yan. Okay. So, ilan dyan? 786 time series. 786,000. Okay, so magsawa kayo, guys, ng data dyan. No? Yan. But mostly US-based, pero may konting Philippine data din dito. Pero at least, kunyari, pag magpa-practice kayo or you'll practice on time series or take a look at the relationship between macroeconomic data, okay, andito yun. A lot to learn, a lot to download from the Federal Reserve Economic Research site ng US. Okay, so pwede din natin i-subset, guys. Kunyari si Goldman Sachs. Gusto ko lang makita yung 2007. So I click this one. Okay, so ito lang yung 2007 prices. It's not the returns, it's the prices. So kung 2008 lang, ito yan. Kunyari, gusto mo lang January 2008. So, ang ibibigay lang sa'yo, lahat ng January of 2008. Or you can specify June 2007 hanggang January 12, 2008. So, yun lang ibibigay sa atin ng prices. For example, click natin to. Ayan o. June 1, 2007. Okay, hanggang, so this will give us up to 2008 January 11. Okay, so you can easily subset. Okay, of course, you can give this a name. Okay. Pag lahat, guys, pareho lang yun ng GS. No? Ito. That, ibig sabihin lahat. Tapos, from 2008 naman pataas, ito. GS, double dot. Now, pwede rin siyang non-contiguous. Kunyari ito, January ng 2020, February ng 2020, tapos December ng 2020. So naka-specify kung anong mga months, no? January, February, at saka March, December ng 2020. Okay, so for example, how do you do that? I'm calling this non-contiguous, which is combine itong tatlong references na to, and then we do GS non-contiguous. Okay, so let me do that. Right, so if you take a look at this, ang laman lang niya, January 2020, February, at saka December. Okay. Pwede rin ganito guys, last, so this will be the data ng last day ng data natin. Tapos kung gusto nyo last 8 observations, parang tail lang siya, no? And then last 3 weeks. Okay, ano naman to? Last 3 weeks ito guys. Kasi ito naman, lahat except, kasi may negative 3 dyan, everything except the last 3 weeks. Okay, ito naman last 3 months. Okay, how about this? Ano to? So first 2 weeks, ito muna, first 2 weeks, and then from those first 2 weeks, yung last 3 days. Okay, so combination siya. Una muna babasahin dito yung first 2 weeks. So if let me see if we can run this. Kung naka-highlight siya. First 2 weeks. So okay, first 2 weeks yun. And then from here, kukunin lang yung last 3 days. Yun. Okay? So combination siya ng first at saka last. Okay. So, any questions so far? All right. Then ano tong periodicity, no? If we click this, guys, what does this tell us? So it tells us kung ano yung data natin. It's a daily data from 2007, January 3 up to January 29, 2021. Okay? Now, ang gusto natin, kunyari, ang gusto ko kunin, hindi yung daily data. So let me unclass. Okay? So in-unclass ko siya. And then ang gagawin natin, what if we make it to weekly? Right. So tingnan nyo guys, huh? 5, 12, 19, 26. So this is now the weekly data. Weekly data na to. Or we can make it to weekly lang ng 2020. So this will only give us the weekly data ng 2020. That should be around 52. Okay, or pwede yung 2 monthly. No? January, February, etc. Okay, so you can easily, guys, kunyari gusto nyo daily data, weekly data, monthly data, yearly data. Okay, so very easily natin makukuha to for ng using Quantmod. So if we ask for the periodicity ng yung 2 monthly ng GS ng Goldman Sachs, okay, ano sabi diyan? Monthly periodicity from January 2007 to January 21. Okay? So if you ask number of days, number of weeks, and number of years dito. Okay. So our GS has 3544 days of observations, 735 weeks, and 15 years. Okay, so that's from 15 years Kasi 2007, tapos 2021, no? So that's 15 years. Okay. All right. So let's go now to charting. Okay. Now, charting, guys, is one of the most important functions in Quantmod, yung chart series. Main function ng doing chart. Okay. Actually, courtesy yan ng, ng XPS na package. And it can handle any object that is time series like. Okay, so pwedeng XTS object, zoo object, time series, ITSTS, etc. So kaya niyang i-chart, guys. Kunyari yung data natin is a time series class or a zoo class, kaya niya yan. By default, any time series that is .ohlc, so you know this, no? Open, high, low, close, can be charted as an OHLS series. Okay? There is a type argument which allows the users to decide on the style. So pwedeng traditional bar chart, line charts, candle charts, match. Yung matchstick charts, parang candle lang yan, kaso maninipis lang. So let's illustrate that. Ang default choice, guys, auto, which means that the software will decide kung ano. Depende yun sa period. Okay? Kunyari, maraming points, magdi-default si Quantmod na matchsticks yung gagamitin. Kasi matchsticks, guys, maninipis lang yan. Compared to mga candle charts, matataba yung ano nila. Alright? Okay, so let's take a look at some of this. Okay, for example, nakuha na ba natin si Apple? May Apple na ba tayo? Okay, wala pa tayong Apple, no? So let's get Apple prices. Ayan. So may Apple na tayo. So di ba isang code lang, isang line lang, then automatically makukuha na niya yung prices. No sweat, guys. No sweat. And then pa-plot natin. Plot. Kasi yung whole period, kaya so this will most probably be a matchstick stone. Kasi mahaba yung period natin. Okay, what if, let's just ask R to chart si series, tapos isa-subset natin yung December lang of 2012. Let's see what happens. Okay, sabi ko nga dito, matchstick to, no? Mali ito because of many observations. Ilan yun? More than 3,000 observations. So hindi niya kakayanin natin i-candlestick. Eh, kung isang buwan lang, kunyari March, December 2020, let's run that. Ayan. Okay? So this is the candlestick. Okay, makikita niyo guys, may mga ano siya, may mga yung weeks niya, no? On this date, ano ba to? December, tinangan natin si Apple. Okay, so December 1, December 3. December 3, guys, okay, nag-gain or lose ba dito? Nag-gain dito. No? Bakit ko nalaman, guys? Kasi yung color niya, it's green. So this is the low point. Okay, low point, yung pinakababa ng wick ng candle. This is the highest point. This one is the opening price, and this one is the closing price. So that's how you do it by candle. I'm not sure if you have already discussed this in the MFI, yung candlestick. No? Dito alam natin na lost to, no? Kasi orange siya. Okay? Dito guys, itong cross lang to, ibig sabihin yung open at saka yung close, pareho lang. But you have lowest point, highest point, and then halos pareho lang yung opening at saka yung closing. Line lang siya. Ito naman guys, itong orange na to, ibig sabihin yung opening price ito nasa taas, yung closing price nasa baba. Ibig sabihin, at the end of the day, yung close siya, mas mababa. Ibig sabihin, nag-lose yung value ng stock ni Apple. Yung mga green dito guys, yung opening nasa baba ng candle, yung nasa taas will be the closing. Ibig sabihin, there was a gain because of the green color. Tapos ito yung volume na trade on that specific day. So this is for January 1 up to January 31. Kasi sinabset natin, sabi natin, ang gusto ko lang ipa-plot yung from dun sa December lang of 2020. Okay? So ito guys, may linagay akong notes dito, no? It's important to know that charting is done through a two-step process. Okay, si Quantmod ang magde-determine kung what's the best way to plot your series unless i-dictate mo na dapat ganitong type of chart ang gawin. Okay, so una, nag-create siya ng what we call as an internal object which is called your chart, no? Your chart object. And then, kung may mga, let's say, kung may mga requirements to do a particular chart, then gagawin niya. Pero itong chart, magdi-default muna siya yung pinaka, what it feels to be the best way to plot that series. Okay, like this one, guys. So ito, ang command natin, we are specifically saying that R should create a bar chart, Apple, tapos ang theme niya, white.mono, bar type, HLC. So ibig sabihin to, ang papakita lang niya yung high, low, at saka close. Hindi niya ipapakita yung open. So let's run this. Okay, hindi siya masyadong makita, no, guys? Okay, kasi masyadong maliit. Pero kung isa-subset natin to, kunyari, Apple, create tayo dito. I-subset natin siya, guys, para Control-C. Apple. Okay, and then, subset natin si 2020. Ginawa ko na pala dito. Sorry. Anyway, kunyari 11. November. Okay, let's take a look at this. So what I did here was the same code as above, only that we are limiting it only to November of 2020. So dito, mas makikita natin bar chart. Okay, there. So ito yung mga bar chart, guys. Okay, then you can also, ito naman, December. Okay, ibang format lang. Tapos ito pwede rin, iba lang dito, black. Okay, black yung background. Ito naman, OHLC. And you see the difference between pag bar chart, diba guys? Ito yung low, ito yung high. Tapos ito, okay, ano to guys? Green to. So ang open natin yung nasa left side, ang close nasa right side. Okay? Opening ito, closing ito. Get it, guys? How do I know this is open? Well, for one, nasa left side siya. And another thing is that, how do I know that this is a loss? Orange kasi siya. Lagi nasa left side yung open, yung close nasa right side. As distinguished from this one, HLC, guys, tingnan nyo. Anong difference ito? HLC. Ito walang open, ito close lang to. Kasi HLC lang siya. Okay, take note, no? Type is equal to HLC. So this is your low, this is your high, this is your closing. Okay, as distinguished from this one, guys, yung bar chart natin, okay, tingnan nyo. May dalawang arms. Okay, this is the opening. The left one is the opening. The right one is the closing. The bottom part is your low. The upper part is your close. Okay. All right. Then another type is candle chart naman. Candle chart. So this one, I'm just going to use HLC then, pero candle siya. Hindi ko na ipa-plot yung buo, no? Kasi hindi din natin makikita. So ito na lang, December 12. Ganun din guys, no? So si candle guys, mas mataba yung width niya. So this is your candle chart, na this is your, ano to, this is your low, high, okay? Ang problema nga lang guys, pag yung color natin ito, white dot mono, hindi natin madi-distinguish kung ano siya, kung loss or gain. Okay? That's why it's best really to use yung, it's best to use the, okay. Pag may multi, ano tayo, may multi, hindi ko kabisado yung this is white, mono, mono pa rin. Asan na yung ano natin? What white, panay white mono yung nandito dito. Okay, anyway. Alright, so this is the candlestick, guys, and then you can also have the line chart. So line chart, December 12, line lang siya. Okay, ano yung mga points ng ano ng days, no? King black. Okay. It's your line chart. Tapos dito yung green, ibig sabihin, nag-gain siya. Yung orange is lost. Okay, we have been discussing this, no? Nari candle chart, AAPL. Okay, yung subset pwede rin brackets lang. So 2019 December hanggang 2020. So this is another way to subset it, no? This is another way to subset it, or yung brackets kanina na ginawa natin. Okay. And we can guys change the X labeling. Okay, so you have to run this together. Run the chunk. Okay. So what do we have here? Ginawa dito yung rate chart, no? Pag nagre-rechart tayo, nag-change tayo ng labeling. Yung major ticks is equal to months. Okay, by months to, January, February, March, April. Kanina kasi by days. Eh. So ito ginawa na lang natin by months. Okay. Tapos subset natin first 16 weeks lang. So this is only a plot of the first 16 weeks ni Apple in 2017. Okay, kaya nga 2007 hanggang April 20 lang. That's the first 16 weeks kasi nag-subset tayo dito. Okay? And then just a few more here, guys. Okay, kasi it's almost time. No? Pero total konti na lang naman to. So I hope guys that you would okay, dalawa na lang naman to. So for example, yung Apple, kaya ano ibig sabihin itong TA is equal to null? It's one way to specify that the indicator calls to be applied to the chart. Null means don't draw any. Ano nyo, ha? Okay, so wala, no? Blanco lang. Wala linagay na volume, just the time series. Okay? Pero pag naglagay tayo ng ano, ng kunyari ito, no? May mga indicator sa, I don't know kung na-discussion na to sa ano, sa kunyari Bollinger Bands, no? We can, although that's not the scope of the subject, pero sa technical analysis, guys, meron mga measures like moving average, MACD. Okay? So for example, ito yung CCI, yung Commodity Channel Index. Tapos hindi lang masyado makita dito, may linagay na Bollinger Bands. Okay? But this can be done interactively. So, kunyari, Apple muna ng 2020. So ito lang yung Apple ng 2020, ano? Yung default niya, yung kasama yung volume sa baba. Tapos pwede natin sabihin, paki-add nga yung, add the volume. Sorry. Dapat magkakasama to. So chart series, add volume bands at saka sabay-sabay natin i-run. Okay. So if you take a look at this, guys, ito yung una, no? That's the first one. Tapos inad yung volume, na doble na, no? Kasi in default, kung ito linagay natin dito, PA is equal to null. Then i-run natin to. So the first plot here will not have any volume there. Diba? Tapos yung pangalawa, in-add natin yung volume. Yung pangatlo, in-add yung Bollinger Bands. Okay? Ito yung Bollinger Bands. Okay? And pang-apat, guys, in-add yung CCI. Commodity Channel Index. Okay? So, pwede guys, 1 minute na lang. Ito na lang, no? Get returns. Okay lang ba? Last 1 minute to. Para tapos natin to. Do I have your permission, guys? Okay.
Yes, po, sir.
Thank you. 1 minute lang to, guys. So let's get the Starbucks. Starbucks to it. So this is a Starbucks. This is the Starbucks stock prices, no? Okay, and then usually, guys, sa pag prinat natin to, pag chinart natin, okay. Ito yung during the time of financial crisis, affected sila. Tapos, tumaas naman, kailan to? This is 2020, COVID siguro to, no? During the time of COVID. Okay. Usually what we do, guys, is not to plot the prices, but to get the daily return. If you get daily return, guys, yan. Automatically, guys, ang bilis, no? Ayan, no? Daily returns na kagad. Just using the daily returns. Okay, so you can, for example, you can create an object here, SBox rec. So this is now an object, which is a record of the daily returns of Starbucks. Ito yan. Ayan. Although andito nun sa SBox yun. Okay, and then guys, you can get the weekly returns. Ito naman yung weekly returns. Yun yung, yung period, no? By weeks. And then also the monthly returns. Okay, and then the yearly returns. Okay. So it defaults into the end of the year. Okay, so if you want, okay, all returns, guys, ilalagay nyo lahat. So per day, tapos yung daily, yung weekly, monthly, and quarterly. And sa dulo yung yearly. Siyempre, NA yung iba kasi may specific na day siya magbibilang ng weekly at saka quarterly, monthly. Alright? So that ends, guys, our discussion on Quantmod. I hope this whets your appetite. Next meeting, bago tayo magtuloy ng konting last part of our lesson, yung diagnostics, we will first maglalagay lang ako ng konting additional dito to end this, and then we go to our